Perfect, it's lovely.
Heads in and out, boys.
Go on, boys.
Hold it 1 sec, lads. One more.
Number one. Leaving each other on now, lads, right?
Come on, boys.
Leaving each other on. Right,
Oh, no.
The ball, right?
Later.
Hello and you're very welcome to O'Moore Park on this Sunday. Ballypickas versus Rathdowney Errill in the junior final. We have a few changes on the Ballypickas team starting off. I think Paddy Boggin has gone in full forward. The game is on. And the first man out, Paddy Boggin, is out after him, or Kieran Bode is. Rathdowney Errill lets it into the corner. Brian Lawler is going after. Brian Lawler's trying to get the ball up. The Errill man has it. He turns him, number 13, and he's. Yes, I think the Rathdowney Errill is off the scoreboard. A quick start for Rathdowney Errill there, James.
Yeah, quick start, Paddy. Good score. They look fairly lively from the start. I think it's Matthew Boggin there is it for Ballypickas, with Liam Lawler out there since the semi-final. So lovely calm day for hurling here. There's not a breath out. So hopefully we're looking forward to a good game.
Noel Kilcannon has hurled the ball out of centre field, falling over the Rathdowney man, swings with one hand. MJ Lawler is in on top of the ball. MJ is working hard. MJ has it in his hand. Oh, it broke off his hand. MJ has it again, second attempt, and he's going for it. MJ, he's looking out. He's trying to hurl it over as far as Paddy Boggin. Paddy has a shot, and is it gone to the slightly out and wide? Paddy very disappointed in himself there. Could have had a score. MJ Lawler picked that up well. We're expecting a big game out of MJ today. MJ is a big man, playing absolutely excellent hurling this year. And of course, Liam Lawler out through injury, a massive loss to us today. After playing so brilliant the whole year, there's a devil on him that he has to miss the final. Puck out from the Rathdowney goalie, up as far as Darragh McQueen. Darragh McQueen getting under the ball, puts up his hand, doesn't catch it, doesn't hold it. Number 15 for Rathdowney Errill is looking at the goals, hits it out, but it's going to the right and wide. So wide on both ends now, James.
Conor Madden there with a wide for Rathdowney. Yeah, taking a minute for Ballypickas to settle into it. As you say, Paddy, expecting a big game from MJ. We need a big game from MJ and from Darragh centre back. Darragh gone back centre back, I think, but all the big names will need to produce it today.
Now we have Killian McAvoy. Killian McAvoy lets a lovely ball across the square. Out comes young Leach for Leach. Leach is looking around. He has to hurl a great game in the semi-final. Was trying to pass it back out. Goes it out as far as MJ Lawler. A man had a heavy swing, but he's gone through. MJ looks over the wall. MJ hits it. The goalie puts it, and it's over the bar. The first start for Ballypickas. Well done, MJ Lawler. We're off to a good start. 1 point each. Draw match at the moment. Great score there from MJ Lawler. We're hoping to see more of that now from Ballypickas. Rathdowney. His goalie John Paul Ryan is pucking out the ball. It's going well. Is there a slight win? Darragh McQueen under it again. Darragh gets a hand up to it, doesn't stick to him. Killian McAvoy. Killian back After suspension, what hooking the ball, but number 13 has blocked him away. He has his hand on his back. It should be a free, but he's getting away from him. Or Killian gets it way down the field. Down as far as Tom Whelan. Tom Whelan yet keeping the ball, can't keep it in play. Brocken Riley on the far side is going to give the line ball to Rathdowney Errill. Tom Whelan captain today, of course. Liam Lawler was captain but can't play, so Tom is the captain on the field today. So it's a Rathdowney Errill line ball on the far side of the field. We're waiting for this number 12 for Rathdowney Errill is Colin Mean, but a good play from MJ. Has it again. MJ is taken on three Rathdowney men. He's going straight for the goals. He's watching. He puts it. A lovely tip. A brilliant score from MJ Lawler. That's what we wanted. A great score. MJ is playing great, isn't he, James?
Brilliant score, Paddy. Yeah, he was. He knew he couldn't catch it again, and what many a man can't do, off the hurl and over the bar. Great score.
John Paul Ryan going to puck out the ball again. That's the kind of a start we needed from Ballypickas, and they're off. He's hurling the ball. Is there any wind today? No, I don't think it's there, but he's getting a good puck out the ball over as far as Killian Hennessy. Paddy Boggin getting the ball, has it. Let's fly with the ball in around the square. Matthew Boggin into his brother. Matthew, one of a few brothers in the team today. Tom Whelan working hard. The referee is looking, wondering what's going on. The helmet fell off of Matthew Boggin, so he's going to throw in the ball. A few sets of brothers on the team today, as you know, the two Boggins, the two Whelans, two McAvoys. So the ref is going to try the ball between Tom Whelan and number 2 for Rathdowney Errill. We can't look at the programme, we haven't time. MJ's kicking the ball out. It's coming out. Yeah, Paddy Boggin is keeping over his weight. He's holding the ball well. Number 14, Pancho tips it back to Tom Whelan. Tom doesn't get it up in first attempt. It's coming as far as Tom Whelan has to race over the far side of the field over to one of the Means. Mean looks up. He has all the time in the world. He gets a long puck out. It's going to drop in on the Ballypickas half back line. Brian Lawler, first touch of the ball. Brian hits it on the ground. They're working hard. It comes back as far as Darren McQueen. Darren McQueen got it up nicely. Has no hurl, got away with it. As down the field, landing into the square again. A great ball into the square. Young Leach is going to go too far, and it's gone over the line and wide. Hard luck. But we're hurling fairly well. Have a good start, Med. Ray Dalton is running in on the field here. He has a message for one of the full forwards. I assume he's going to tell Young Leach to stay in. Is the plan. The ball is landing again on the half back line. Brian Lawler, Darren McWee up under. The hands goes up, none of them catch it. There's a battle on the ground here, yet the ball is breaking out. They're all working hard. That's what you'd love to see. Ballypickas is working hard. Lets it over as far as Brendan Catch and Killian McAvoy. Over as far as Tim Cass. Tim Cass lets it in. A beautiful ball into Matthew Boggin. Nice and low. What a full forward I'd love to get. He has it in his hand. He lets fly, but he out to the left and wide. A grand ball. Hard luck on Matthew there. He picked it up beautifully. A lovely ball from Tim Cass just in front of him. Rathdowney Errill has a quick pass out, a quick puck out, and it's under Tim Cass again. It's falling on Tim can't see it. Number 13, he turns around, he looks at the goals, but he's going to have another wide for Rathdowney Errill. The wides are bad wides on both sides now. So Noel Concan now is going to puck out the ball. I'm looking down the field. There's no Ballypickas man free. He's going to have to just give it distance, and that's what he does. Down here under Jerry Whelan. Jerry tries to get it over his head. There's a lot of puck going on. The referee gives a free, and rightly so, pushing the back. So this is going to be the first free for MJ Lawler. We're going well, James, so far.
Yeah, hurling well, Paddy. Matthew Boggin got into his hand well. Probably had another option there, but hard luck. But they're hurling well, keeping up with it. MJ with his free now. You hope to get a score out of this, although it's not an easy one.
MJ lifts and lets fly. Is it going slightly tailing? It's slightly to the wide, to the right hand side of the post. So we're going to see good hurling here today because Rathdowney will play hurling. Ballypickas will play hurling, so you're going to see a good hurling game here. John Paul is landing down on the half back line again. Evan Hennessy up for Brings it down to Paddy Boggin. Paddy has in his hand. He's trying to make space for himself, and he does. He's trying to go for a hand on his back. Should have got a free, didn't get it. He's working hard to get it back. Number 7 has it. They're watching him. He's on a solo run. There's 4 Ballypickas men after him. Paddy Boggin is going to catch him. He can't catch it again. He bats it in. It's getting over. It's into Noel Kilkennan's hand. Noel bats it out to the side like all good goalies, and that's exactly what Brian Lawler does too. Gets it out to the corner out of danger. As far as Brian Evan Hennessy, Evan lets fly. He's strigged the first time, and it should be a free down, I'd imagine, but no, he gets no free, and Brocken Riley is going to give a line ball back in for Rathdowney Errill. I thought it should have been a free there, but he didn't get it. It's inside the 21 metre line. Tim Cass is pointing out here to mark up. Tim is standing back here. He's watching number 8. Number 18 is going in. Brian Lawler's getting back to the back corner. His man has gone back to the near post here. It's a beautiful day for hurling. Not a bit of air out. It's no wind out is what I should say. Yeah. So he's cutting the ball. Young Mina's cutting the ball. Has a brilliant cut. Where is it? It's wide. The umpires are very young. He doesn't know, but eventually he signals it wide. But it was a brilliant cut in. Something like Stan Keane done here in the senior final. Zine put it over the bar. Noel Concannon now is getting ready. He's looking down the field again. He's going to get a good puck out on this now, I'd say. The ball is nice and dry. Noel pucks it way over the centre field, down top of the man. I'd like to see it fall down top of MJ Lawler. MJ tips it on as far as Matthew Bogan. Matthew tries on us. Kieran Ball gets it out the far side of the field. Yeah, young Killian McAvoy has it, and he's working it back out as far as Evan Hennessy. Evan looks up and has a go. It's fallen into the square, dangerous ball, but I think it's going to fall wide. Yeah, just a little bit far over to the line wide. We have a good few wides now, more wides than we should have. So as you know, Ballypickas 2 points, Rathdowney Errill 1. Between 8 and 9 minutes gone. The ball landing in the half-back line again. Jerry wheeling under. Jerry bats it down in front of the stand here. Rathdowney man has it, but it's going to go over the line, but he's going to give the Rathdowney Errill man a free hand on the back, I'd imagine. There's the problem, yeah. So number 15 for Rathdowney Errill is going to take this line ball. No, he's throwing it back to Mean, the man that had a good line ball on the far side of the field. Number 15 was Conor Madden. Oh, it's a free in. Sorry, I said a line ball. It's a free in. So Mean is taking the free. It's scoreable free. Let's fly, but it's going to tail off out the far side of the field. Is going to. And it's kept in play by the full forward. Darragh McQueen comes out. Darragh gets into his hand, lovely. He throws it out, a beautiful ball out to Evan Hennessy. Ballypickas is moving now, landed down the field on top of Tom Whelan. Tom Whelan won't be moved out from under the ball. He should have got a free, should he? MJ Lawler's over number 2. MJ is trying to hold him up. He gets the ball back into the centre. There's a man free in the centre. Lets the ball in front of his Mean. Lets it over as far as number 8, but he tricks. He's coming as far as Darragh McQueen. Darragh McQueen's in top and bottling him up well. Darragh's doing great work here, and he passes the ball back out to Killian McAvoy. Killian has the ball. He's looking in. He lets it in beautiful into the square. This is what the full forward line in the top of Matthew. Young Leach has it in as far as MJ Lawler. MJ tries to keep it. He can't get into his hand. He's on the ground. He gets it up. Young Leach has it. He's trying to get it back across. A heavy shoulder on Leach, but his ball is coming out the field. We had a chance of a goal, but it didn't come that time. Killian McAvoy under. The ball is broke down. Bogan. He tips it back over. He's trying to get the ball down. It's coming back out to Killian McAvoy. Killian working hard. Paddy Bogan get in to give him a hand. Paddy has the ball. Paddy's letting fly. Will he have the accuracy this time? It's going to go. It's tailing over, and it's tailing over to the wide. Our wides are mounting up, James, aren't they?
There, Paddy, that's 4, maybe 5 wides, and with 2 points now, that's 7 or 8 shots on goal, which is not too bad. But MJ unlucky, the ball didn't come up from there. It was a great goal chance. Usually he'd snap them up, but just didn't come into his hand there at the right minute. But doing well, hurling well.
John Paul lands it in the half-back line again. Darragh McQueen under the ball. Mention puts his hand up, it's the ball now. Number 15 has it. He's after opening up. He's after jinking. Tim Cass trying to catch up, and he's going straight for the goal. Tim is swinging fairly hard. He tries to get over as far as him, and the super play there by Paddy Gorman. It goes for a wide. Lucky for Ballypickas because it looked dangerous there for a long time. Number 15, fairly lively for Rathdowney. What's his name, James? Conor Madden there. So Pickas lucky, still 2 points to 1, 11 minutes gone, not going to be a big scoring game to keep this up. Noel Concannon over the far side of the field. Paddy Bogan under the ball. Paddy trying to get out. Number 7 kicks the ball on the ground out as far as another Rathdowney Errill. Paddy gets the ball, he throws the ball back, didn't puck it first time. And Tim Cass over to young Madden again. Young Madden is lively here in this corner. He leaves the ball behind him. Beautiful for Tim Cass. Tim is trying to get up, doesn't get it up easy. Kicks the ball over as far as MJ. MJ has it in his hand. MJ said quick get up. MJ sees he has a loose man on the far side. Is he going to take? No, he's going to go for his own point, I'd say, and I imagine he's going to score. It looks good. It looks very good. Oh, hard look. It's only inches wide, but it is wide. Hard look from MJ. It was a great attempt. If we could convert all these chances, would be right. The referee is holding up Rathdowney Errill, man, trying to tie his lace. He's injured, but he's waving him on. He wants him to puck out the ball. John Paul is driving the ball out again, going to land well into the half-back line again. Darragh McQueen under. Kenny McAvoy, the hands goes up. Darragh pulls in the ground as far as Evan Hinn, but it comes a bit of it. Yeah, it's great stuff by Paddy Bogan. Blocks it twice. He's going strong. He's keeping the hurling. He has it. Rathdowney Errill has it in his hand at this stage. Tom Whelan comes in. Brilliant stuff from Tom Whelan. But a referee it was very hard. Tom Whelan came in and blocked him. just as he was going to puck the ball. So now the referee is calling in Ballypickas boys. There's an injury to, I think it's Paddy Bogan, is it, James?
Could be Paddy, or it's not Tom Whalen, is it? Tom got in there to try hook him. It's not Thomas there. Thomas standing up there. Could be Paddy Bogan, maybe, yeah. They're doing well. Rathdowney very lucky, could have had a goal chance. We had a goal chance there with MJ ourselves, but Rathdowney had a definite goal chance there. Tim Cass and Paddy Gorman done really well there. But as Paddy said, it's not a breath out. Lovely there for hurling, for line balls, for frees, for everything. No one can give out. Every flag on the field is not moving. I see a Rathdowney man down injured here as well. So we have a Ballypickas man and a Rathdowney man down. The junior A hurling final here to be followed by the intermediate hurling final with Trumra and Rathdowney Errill in that also. So a big Rathdowney Errill follow on here for the two teams. 23 years since Ballypickas lifted the Father Phelan. I was on it myself. Paddy, you were on it that day. You were number 11. We had centre forward with me.
What year was that, James?
94.
94. Oh, that's right, yeah. 95, yeah. And of course we were here in 85 as well, wasn't it? 85 was the big 85 against Portlaoise. Tom Kinsley had a huge game that day. Portlaoise lads couldn't control him at all, couldn't curtail him. He had a massive game. Yep. So with a good bit of delay his time here, and Paddy Bogan. Paddy had a bad back coming into this game. He's after having an injury to his back early on the year. Hopefully he'll be okay. Water being dished out to the Rathdowney Errill lads. What can you remember the 94 final, James?
I remember all that day, Paddy, but very little of the night. But yeah, great day here. We bet Kyle by a couple of pints. We were after being in a marathon over in Colt with Portlaoise, 3 games in 93. So we were really hungry for the 94 one. So it was a really sweet one, but it's hard to imagine it's 23 years since we lifted Father Phelan. So hopefully we're going to change that here today.
Yeah, we're back to the action now again. Everyone was up and well. Thank God Paddy Bogan is over there. He's walking around. Young Mean is going to take his free. Lifts and strikes. Does he get the distance? I think he does. They're looking up ahead. I think it's over the bar yet. They're looking up ahead. So we're all square in Moore Park after 14 minutes. You'd like to see a few more scores on the board. You'd like to see the scoreboard ticking over. Low scoring game so far, 15 minutes, 2 minutes as I said. Noel Cannon looking down the field, he's going to tip it over the far side of the field now on top of MJ Lawler. Centre back has said he's letting it in low. Brian Lawler goes for, doesn't get out of the man. The Rathdowney Errill full forward line, put his hand down very low. Paddy Gorman has it. Paddy is hooked. Paddy keeps tipping back. He's tipping it back as far as Darren McQueen in the centre field. That makes a track at Darren. Must be having fouled. He hasn't fouled to death, but he's going to give him a free. So this will land in the kitchen now, or maybe over the bar. It's in between the 21 and Ballerone and Ballypickas is centre field. Out about 70 metres was the referees tend to go back a little bit, back nearer to the 21. Evan Hennessy is going to take it. Brock and Riley's tend to bring it up 2 metres or so. Maybe it'll make the difference, you'd never know. Evan is lining up the goals. He looks like, say, he'll get the distance all right. Hopefully he'll get the accuracy. Let's fly. He has a great shot. Oh, Gibbs, it looks to be bending out to the left again, and out to the left it goes. So we have another wide on the board. The wides are clocking up, too many wides. The ball being hooked out under the stand here again. Jerry goes up for Jerry doesn't get first time. Tim Cass lets fly, drives it over the line. I suppose it was the safest thing to do. It was Owen McAvoy, sorry. It wasn't Tim Cass. Owen McAvoy stepping up to his man here. So I'd say Young Madden is going to take this line ball. Is it? We can't see the number yet. No, it's not. It's number 5 for Rathdowney Errill. Yeah, he hits it straight to Kieran Bowe. Kieran Bowe doesn't get. Kieran is trying to keep it. No, Young Madden has it. He tips the ball over the far side of the field. Looks to be Rathdowney man on his own. He's getting a good run to the goal. Darren McWee's coming to him, and he doesn't. Oh, gibber! The ball broke back off of the crossbar. Such luck, and broke back out to Rathdowney Errill, which was hatching in the square. So Rathdowney Errill after getting the goal. Good play. Number 8 was left idle for a minute. He got a bit of a run of the goals and got a banged it off the crossbar. Came back out. So now it's 1-2 to 2 points. This will wake up Pickas, I guarantee you that. They're going to have to work harder now. Tom Whelan under the ball. Tom works hard. Tom brings down the ball. The ball is breaking back to number 8. The man her name with the ball for the goal. Tom Whelan has it in his hand. Fair play to Tom. Tom bucks it back over the far side of the field over to his brother Jerry. Jerry doesn't get it. It comes and the referee is going to give a free in to Rathdowney Errill. A bit of a shot in the back. Hard look there. Just when I thought we were moving forward. Evan Hennessy thinks it's going to be a free for Ballypickas, but the ref is pointing the other way, so he's not going to give it that way. He's going to tell Evan to move off the ball. Mean is going to take it. That's a scoreable chance, just barely outside the centre of the field. That's the last thing we wanted to do, James, was give away a goal, wasn't it?
That's right, Paddy. Yeah, the midfielder, I could see him loose. He got the ball and saw it in a great shot, but like any full forward, Brian Meehan was there. A few Meehan brothers on this team. Brian Meehan was there to crash the ball home to the net.
So now Rathdowney Errill just has another wide ball as well, so the wides are mounting up on both sides. Noel Concannon is looking down the field. Has he any options? No, he may just give it distance again, pump it down top of MJ Lawler, and that's exactly what he's going to do. It's over here where Jerdy is. Jerdy puts up the hand for the ball, breaks down. It comes as far as MJ Lawler. MJ has the ball, he's going for the goal, he's going for it, and I'd say this one he has it alright, but it looks at things. Yes, the umpire is going to stretch for the flag, so that's the kind of what we needed after them getting the goal. So 1-2 to 3 points. 5 points to 3. There's nothing in it. The Pickas that get going. John Paul dropping the ball out now, getting it way out the field again, dropping over the far side of the field where Dara McAwee is. Dara has the hand up, doesn't get it. It comes as far as Killian McAwee. Killian McAwee doesn't get it. It breaks back out, kicked on the ground by Rathdowney Errill man there, and he throws the ball. Hand pass, nice little hand pass. This is young Madden again. Madden is going to go for a score, and I'd say he's going to get it. So now they're a clear goal ahead. 1-3 to 3 points. Noel Concannon at the back of the goals, just getting out the ball here, looking down the field again. I'd say he'll land this one down top of MJ again. He's our biggest man. He's keeping it over the far side of the field a bit over towards Killian McAvey. Yes. MJ Lawler's after breaking in, beautiful. A chop on him, but he's after going past him, and he's gone past another man. The MJ Lawler going for the goals. Yes, he has it. The ball was broke away from him. He's going to go over the line. No, it's not as far as MJ. And MJ gets a free in, a chop on MJ, so it has to be a free in. This is a scoreable free now from MJ. It'll get him going on the frees. We need a score bad enough, James, don't we?
We do, Paddy. A point here now. We'll bring it back to 2 points. Been nothing wrong with it after 20 minutes. I know we're after having a good few wides. We're after having 6, maybe 7 wides. But at least we're doing the hurling to get them wides. So now Rathdowney look to have a few nice hurlers around the field there. Take a bit of minding. But hopefully MJ now is going to put this over the bar. Just about to bend and lift. It's going low. That's into the net. A goal from MJ Lawler. I'm sure he didn't mean it, but that doesn't matter. No one cares.
All square in Moore Park, 1-3 apiece. Fair play to MJ. He stitched it. Now we're going to have a game. We'll watch the Ballypickas lads now. They'll open up. We have to get a good few scores now before half time. John Paul pucking the ball, going to give it distance, falling down on top of Owen McAvoy. Owen McAvoy trying to go for it. He's tapping the ball down. It's into Timmy Cassan. Timmy throwing it back out to Dara McAwee. Dara McAwee missed it. Took his eye off it for 1 second. He's back. He has a chance to redeem himself. He keeps it out the field as far as Jerdy Wheel. Jerdy Wheel, but Jerdy fouls again. And even though Jim Leach had the ball, but anyway, it's a free in, a soft free in for Rathdowney Errill just after the goal. So this is a very scoreable chance again. Kind of a stop-start game, as you can see. Delay is there in the early part of the half. So young Madden is going to take this one from this side of the field. It's a very scoreable free again. It's a good few of the Ballypickas lads in the square, but I'd say he's going to get the distance anyway. There's no fear of that. So there's Rathdowney free out. Rathdowney lads don't have a bad wide from Rathdowney Errill. So the wides are mounting up on both sides. So it's all square. 21 minutes gone. So now it's up to Pickas to lift it now and get going again. That'll do MJ Lawler power a good that goal now. Yeah, it's back out, short pass out as far as Timmy Cass. Timmy has in his hand, he's looking down the field. Timmy lets fly, he's driving in as far as the full forward line. Matthew Bogan is under the ball, it drops down. Yeah, Matthew going, it's about this side of the field. Rathdowney Errill is going to get it, there's good field. He lifts and strikes. Rathdowney Errill. Owen McAvoy playing great, bro. Owen hits the ball on the ground with number 5. Jim Leach probably should have tricked him. It's in as far as Brian Lawler. Brian Lawler under it again. Brian Lawler brings it down the side of the field. It breaks very luckily for number 10 for Rathdowney Errill, but it's two of them has top him, so he can't always tapping it back out to Mean. No, he doesn't get the ball. He brings it out in front of Brian Lawler. Has it. Brian Lawler looking. Brian lets fly. He doesn't. Number 13. He tips it into the corner, back in where the ball started. And he's watching, he's looking over across his gentleman. He drops it into the square. Darren McQueen has his hand on. Well done to Darren McQueen. Darren McQueen coming out with the ball. Doesn't catch it. Leaves it behind him, but has it back in his hand again. He lets fly, gets it out the field. Out as far as Tom Healing, working hard. Number 9 go for the ball. Tom Healing gets a hand in. It's thrown out as far as Killian Mack. Killian has the ball. This is good hurling from Ballypickas down as far as Matthew Boggan. Matthew trying to get into his hand. It broke, luckily for Rathdowney, he tips it along the ground. A good pass, but it's up along to Young Madden. Young Madden gets a shot from number 8, and he's going to get another soft free in. Killian fouled him there. They're giving away soft frees. That was a cheap free to give away because they had him under pressure. But at least the game has livened up now and we're going better, so it's another chance here. We'll say who's going to take this. This time it's the same. Yep. Man going to take it has had the last wide. There's a good few wides on both sides. 23 minutes gone, 1-3 apiece. Ballypickas man down injured. Carroll is in, seeing what's wrong. Is it Jerdy Whelan or who is it? No, it's not Jerdy. Is it Jerdy Whelan? I think it's Jerdy Whelan is down. Is it James? Yeah, he's getting a drink of water. We can't see his number here, the helmets. So the game has stopped again for a few minutes. Number 15. Conor Madden is going to take this one again. He's going to try his luck. Jerdy is coming back out. Jed was Jerdy Whelan that was slightly injured there, got a belt that time. He's coming back out to watch number 13. So he's looking up. I'd say he'll measure this one. He missed the last one badly, so he lets fly. So it's coming back out. Who's in? Tim Cass has it. Tim, look, he has Owen McAvoy in front of him. He gives it to Owen, that's it. Owen is looking down the field. Good stuff from Owen. Owen lets it down low and hard as far as Leach. Leach got a shot in the back. But anyway, number 13 for Rathdowney Errill is travelling. He's on the ground. He's after doing a lot of travelling. He has the ball held a long time. He taps it back out to number 10. Number 10 is throwing it back out to number 9. Number 9 has a shot, and I swear it's going to be over the bar, and it's a score for Rathdowney Errill. They worked it well out of a tight corner here. John Delaney. So now it's 1-4 to 1-3, a tight game, 24 minutes gone. Brian Lawler going over the far side of the field looking for a short pass out. Jerdy Whelan looking for him. He's going to thump it down top of MJ Lawler. MJ Lawler under the ball. MJ gets it into his hand. Beautiful. He's gone again. MJ is on the run. There's a Rathdowney man coming across him. MJ hits it with a kind of bounce up, but he's going to give a free into him. Rightly so. There was a lot of Rathdowney yards tipping off him that time. So this will be a scoreable one. This could tie up the game again, hopefully. MJ will put this over straight in front of the goals. A very, very tight game, as you can see. 25 minutes gone. 1-3, 1-4. 1 point in favour of Rathdowney Errill. So MJ steady himself for this one. Looks at the goals. Straight in front of it. Let's fly. And hard look. It's gone to the right and wide by a few metres. We could have done with that one to level the game. Now we're hoping Pickas will get a good old purple patch now just before half time. John Paul dropping it out on top of Owen McAvoy. Jerdy Whelan under. Jerdy gets the hurl up, types it down as far as Jim Leach. Killian McAvoy trying to hold the ball, doesn't get it. Jim Leach is trying to get him out. But jeepers, the ref gives away a fierce handy, gives Rathdowney Errill a handy free, said Jim Leach. Swung the hurl. He's going to talk to Jim Leach here as well. Looks a soft free enough, and he's ticking his name. He's not giving him a yellow card, right, but he's ticking him for swinging the hurl. So Mean is coming out to take this. One of the Mean brothers on the Rathdowney team is taking it. It's exactly where MJ Lawler had his frees, just straight in front of the goals. At the opposite end of the field. He looks up at it. Darren McWee, Noel and Brian Lawler in the goals, watching the goals. Paddy Gorman, so he lifts, strikes, hits it a bit low, but just perfectly over the bar. Nice style of taking a free, not too high. Now they're gone 2 points ahead, 1-5, 1-3. 26 minutes gone. Darren McWee is free in front of the goals now, but there's a Rathdowney man moving up on him now, but Noel lets fly down the field hard as straight as far as big number 14 for Rathdowney Errill, big man, and number 6 is swinging on the ground. Ballypickas is working hard. They're trying to get the ball out and it comes out as far as Tom Healan. Tom Healan gets it out as far as Paddy Boggan. Paddy doesn't get it in the first time. He gets it in the second attempt. He has 2 men outside him. He's looking around. He's going to have a shot for the goals, and it looks good. And the goalie is looking up. It's going to fall down top of his hand. Paddy Bogan is in on top and just put, Kieran Boyd was just put his hand, just put a hurl in, nothing too serious. The goalie caught it under the bar and Kieran was in like a rocket. Yep. Just caught him at a hurl. I'd say the ref was going to give him a bit of a tick in here now. It's a thing of nothing, but the goalie is staying down, so he's drawing attention to it. The referee going in, he's warning Kieran Boyd, he's talking to him. He's calling out Kieran Boyd out. It wasn't much, sure it wasn't, James?
No, absolutely nothing, Paddy. I think the goalie's making a meal of it now. Did he give him a yellow card? I think he did. It's a very, very simple yellow card if he did. Ballypickas need to get back into this, get into their own midfield there. Still, they're the 2 points down now, and Rathdowney have a bit of a run on them, so they want to stop the rot now. 27 minutes gone, so coming up to half time, Ballypickas need a score here badly.
Yeah, Kieran Bowe got a yellow card there, so he's going to have to mind himself from now on. The ref's coming back out the field. The goalie is still lying on the ground. I was telling you, there's a lot of stoppages in this game again. Yep, nothing wrong. He's leaving the ball down the ground, a free out. So now, hopefully, Pickas get right back. 28 minutes gone. 1-5 on 3. He's looking up the field. He's taking plenty of time over this free. He lifts and strikes. Landing out around the centre of the field. MJ Lawler is under it. MJ gets his hand up, catches it beautiful. MJ's throwing a couple of men off. There's three Rathdowney men on him. MJ is taking on the three. There's a fourth man coming in to help him. He gives in a beautiful. Jim Leach doesn't just go far enough. MJ, Rathdowney Errill lifting themselves. It's come down as far as Darren McQueen. Darren McQueen is pulling fairly hard and it comes out over the line, so it's going to come down. Darren McQueen tips it off to the Rathdowney man. It's going to be a line ball for Ballypickas. It's going to be taken by Tim Cass. So now, as you can see, MJ Lawler is watching, or the Rathdowney lads are watching MJ Lawler. Forward moved in and fast that time. So now it's time. There was a lot of stoppages in the first half. 3 minutes of additional time. Ballypickas line ball. 29 minutes gone. 1-5 on 3. The referee wants the players to stand back a bit from the Owen McAvoy and Young Madden to stand back from the ball. Tim Cass. Let's fly a good ball in as far as MJ. MJ brings it down to himself. It's down as far as Young Leach. Young Leach has been bottled up. He's been fouled over. He lets it back as far as Killian McAvoy. Killian McAvoy's on the ground. It went to ground. Everyone in working for, they're all ploughing on the ground. I'd say the referee's going to have to throw it in because the Rathdowney man went down on the ball. So he's going to throw in this ball. A lot of players here. So Matthew Bogan in for, Paddy Bogan in for, two brothers right under the ball. He's going to throw it out to two, is he going to throw it in between the two brothers? No. Oh, Jeeves, the Rathdowney man pulled fair severe, but it comes back out as far as Evan Hennessy. Evan Hennessy gets it back as far as Jardy running. Evan Hennessy is running for the ball. He gives his shoulder. He hits it back out. Young Madden has it again. Paddy Bogan following him. He looks in. He gets time to look in. He lets it in as far as Darragh McQueen. Darragh McQueen under. It comes down to him. Darragh has it broken away from him. Darragh's trying to get out and top him. It's passed back. And it comes back as far as Darragh McQueen again. Oh, Darragh breaks off his hand again. Darragh's going to give away a freeze. You know, he's going to put. I was thinking the ball broke away too far in front of him, so he was playing it safe. So it's soft free again. But anyway, it is a free. It's another chance for Rathdowney Errill to increase their lead to 3 points. Yet a big crowd here from Rathdowney Errill, as James said already. They're into 2 games today, so Young Madden has this. Ballypickas not going as well as I'd hoped for them to go. It's on the 30 minutes, so we have 3 minutes, and it's 1-3, 1-5. This will probably make it 1-6, 1-3, so Rathdowney could win with a lead of 3 points if Ballypickas. This is straight over the bar. It's handy free enough, so Rathdowney are up by 3 points. Ballypickas not getting the rub of the green. The ball breaking away from a bit there. Hopefully that'll change in the second half. Noel looks down the field again. Noel driving up the far side of the field over as far as Paddy Bogan. Paddy has a fair hand, gets a little shot in the back from number 7. Number 7 swings brutal. Paddy Bogan gets it up into his hand. Number 6 is trying to push him over the line, and that is very, very unfortunate because it should have got a free. A Rathdowney man pulled very severe there, and he kept it in play and got it into his hand, and the Rathdowney man guided and pushed him over the line. Brock and Riley is telling him to get Paddy to get away from the ball. He's going to Jerdy wheeling. Thomas wheeling coming around. It comes as far as Jerdy. Jerdy has the ball. He gets it into his hand. Jerdy gets a shot. He tips it out as far as his brother Tom. Tom hits it, but didn't get very far. Got a bit of a hole. One of the Rathdowney, number 4. Got a tip and Tom Hill. Darren McGree gets it into his hand. Darrell lets fly back down the far side of the field. It comes as far as Tom Hill. Number 13 gets it. He's taking a lot of steps. An awful lot of steps. It tips it out. Thank God it's out. Paris Paddy Bang. Paddy gets it into the square. Now we have Kieran Bowe in the square. Kieran gets his hand up. Kieran Bowe is out for Kieran. Kieran has it in his hand. He's on the line. Hope he throws it across the square. He does. Throws it across the Matthew. Matthew has a shot. Matthew. Let's fly. And it's over the bar and it's a pint anyway. We thought for a minute it was going to be a goal chance, but it didn't come up for the first time. But at least we're getting the score. I'd say number 4 here is going to be spoken to, is he? Yeah, he struck Tom Whelan out of the ball. Yes, exactly. The referee, fair play to him, or the linesman or someone. He's given him a yellow card. He deserves it. Thank God Ballypickas got a pint off it because he swung off the ball. Now we're back 1-6, 1-4. Nothing in it. 2 pints in it again. 32 minutes, so only 1 minute left. John Paul driving the ball out, way out the far side of the field, over as far as Evan Hennessy. Killian McAvoy's going back behind him. Safeguard. Killian gets in his hand. Well read from Killian McAvoy. Killian lets fly. Beautiful down the field as far as Matthew Bogan. Number 2 has it. He's letting it back up the field, back as far as Evan Hennessy. Evan has been fouled a bit. He's getting through him. He's being fouled away still, but he's letting it across the square. This is into Kieran Bowe again. I'd say this is a dangerous ball in the square. Kieran has it in his hand. He's being fouled to death. It has to be a penalty. It must be a penalty because he's being fouled to death. And now they're standing on him and stamping on him. Tom Whelan and Young Leach in to give him, but it's going to be a penalty. This will be interesting. This is exactly what we needed before half time. Little over the 3 minutes gone. 1-4, 1-6. Hopefully we can score this. Brilliant catch from Kieran Bowe, tall man. So James, this will bring us right back into it.
Yeah, it'd be great to get a goal here, Paddy, but great play from Kieran Bowe. Right under the high dropping ball and up with the lob and into it. And before that, the last score we got, great play from Kieran again. Great hand pass across the square, and Matthew Bogan, unlucky not to have a goal chance, just didn't come up from first time, but done the right thing and put it over the bar. But listen, this will be a great absolute tonic for Ballypickas to go in a pint up, so hopefully MJ Lawler standing over it. Paddy, I'll hand back to you.
Yeah, this is a crucial time in the game now. MJ Lawler in front of the goal, the goalie leaping around the goals. The lines or the referee telling the Rathdowney and the Ballypickas lads to stay out. There's a bit of tension here now. This is a big one for MJ Lawler. MJ lifts. Let's fly. He stops it, but he gets it out to the side. It took him hard to get it. He blows half time. We didn't get it. Straight at his body, barely kept it out, but he did keep it out, so we didn't get the goal. But we're still in only 2 pints in it, 34 minutes. So hopefully the second half, I was saying we didn't get it, the rub of the green in the first half. Hopefully we get it in the second half. So it's all to play for. So we'll get back to you in the second half. Tight game, as I'm going to say, but hopefully we can play a bit better in the second half and put it out. Nothing in it, of course, only 2 pints. The rub of the green, as I said, did break with Rathdowney Errill. So James, what do you think is going to happen in the second half?
Yeah, MJ unlucky there, Paddy, not to get the goal. I think it was a case of where the goalie was standing. He was only in the way. Still in with it, only 2 pints in it at half time. In with a great chance. We were often 2 pints down before. And every chance. So we'll go in there and hopefully they'll come out all guns blazing. Rathdowney Errill were in the final here last year. They were beaten by Kyle, I think it was, last year. So they'll want to win this just as hungry as Ballypickas are. But hopefully we're in for a good second half.
That's grand. Thanks, James. Right, John, we're going to sign off now until the second half. Right, we're back for the second half. Ballypickas coming out in the field. Rathdowney Errill is after being out a few minutes. So hopefully we'll pick this game up in the second half and we can get going. They're getting into their place. JJ Gorman of Clough is doing the reffing. I was calling the ref right through the game. Hopefully we'll get a bit of the rub of the green after saying that in the first half already. Things not breaking right for us, the ball breaking away, and so hopefully that'll change in the second half. And hopefully one of the game is on. Jerry Whelan is out centre field. Darren McQuee's there. Killian McAvoy is going to get in his hand. Can't get in. The Rathdowney man pulls and it's out breaking out to the right, out to the line here. Where Brian Lawler, but Timmy Cash trying to hold him, but just breaks. You couldn't believe it. It fell right back into his hand. Comes as far as Paddy Gorman. Paddy Gorman gets in his hand. Paddy Gorman trying to get him come out by Mean. He has the legs on him. He pisses it out as far as Timmy Cash. Timmy lets fly up as far as the centre field, up as far as Tom Healan. Tom Healan brings it down as far as Jerdy. The ball gets away and Jerdy. Now it's out as far as Evan Hennessy gets a great ball into the centre. It's breaking again. Paddy Boggan's trying to get it, but the Rathdowney man just barely gets a hand. A brilliant block altogether there from Kieran Bowe, as it known. Matthew Boggan passing out as far as Mean. Mean looks at the goals. Matthew Boggan, they're watching. He can't hit the ball. Hits it along the ground as far as Timmy Cass, but now he gives him a free in. Yes, I suppose it was a bit of severe pull, but he let the ball run and see what was going to happen. He gave him the make it's going to call over Evan Hennessy. I'd say Evan could get a yellow card here. He's speaking to him. So the ball just breaking out, lucky for Rathdowney Errill. Yeah, Evan getting a yellow card. So now Evan has got a yellow card. Reckon Riley Mean going to take this. This is a scoreable free right under us here. Halfway around the centre of the field, a little bit in. There's a Rathdowney Errill man looking for a bit of attention here on his hand. That's what the hold up is again. So he's okay. So 1 minute gone, 1-6, 1-4, as I said just before half time. 2-point game and a free in for Rathdowney Errill, a scoreable one. He looks at the goals, he lifts, strikes, and it looks to be going in the right direction. So now they have 3 points of a lead. But 3 points is nothing in Hurling. We'll pull it back all right. Noel Concannon gone back for the ball. Rathdowney Errill warming up 3 subs here up and down the line. I suppose that's the modern tactics now. Get the team on the lads that's on the team on the field, get him going. Falls back out to Killian McAvoy. Killian has in his hand, he's been badly fouled again, tips it back out as far as Evan Hennessy. Evan has his hand, looks in as far as the goals. A beautiful ball in as far as Kieran Bowe and Leach. Kieran pulls in the air, he keeps it in play. There's a battle going on in the square. Young Leach has it. Young Leach lets it out across him, but the goalie gets in. The goalie comes out. He just getting the shoulder. I hope the ref doesn't give him a free because the ball is on the ground. Young Leach is trying to get it. They're all in working hard for it. The ball is on the ground, but it breaks. He out nice for the Rathdowney Errill man again. He hits it on the ground out as far as Young Madden. Young Madden turns Brian Lawler. He's looking down the field. He's carrying the ball. Who has it? Jurdy Whelan tries to stop it. Jurdy has the ball. Jurdy swings it back as far as number 6. John Delaney for Rathdowney Errill. Timmy Caskis and Paddy Gorman is in. The ball breaks in. Beautiful for Rathdowney Errill man. He's gone, and he puts it at the back of the net. Rathdowney Errill have a goal gone in a real wrong time just before half time. The ball broke down. There's 2 lively little forwards in here but that ball could have been a goal at the other end. But now Rathdowney Errill have the advantage. Noel Concannon lets the ball out fast out as far as Killian McAvoy. Tom Whelan shoving his player off it. Killian has it in his hand, it breaks off his hand. Killian has it in, he's looking in, he's gone way in with the ball. He's known he has a bit of space. He tips it in, but he puts it, goes for the score, and it's a brilliant score, and maybe it was a sensible thing to do. Matthew Boggan was free. But a good score from Killian McAvoy. That's what we want from Ballypickas. 2 goals, 2-7 to 1-5, 13-8. The referee is going in to talk to the linesman. Or the umpire, sorry. He's gone. The goalie is complaining again. He done the same in the first half. He's going to just lie down again and cause a break. There has to be. The ref should be moving on now. This is a bit earlish. Look, bringing in someone. Holding up the game again. There's very little wrong with this goal. He's putting back on his helmet. The goal, or the ref is in talking to him. There's Masuro coming in, but I think now this is only tactics. He should be making him puck out the ball. Same in the first half with Kieran Bowe. Accidentally hit him. He went down for a long time. Oh, Japers, he's coming out to the linesman. This is going to clock up a minute or 2. 2 goals and 7, 13 points to 1-5-8. 8 points. 4 minutes gone. Nothing wrong on the money, just time, tactics. The referee's just falling for this again. He's standing there waiting for it. Yep. Ballypickas now are warming up a sub. Number 19, who's this they're warming up, James? Number 19, I'd say it's young McDonald, is it, or who is it? No, can't be young McDonald. Yeah, Willie McDonald, it is young Willie McDonald, yep. Young Willie is warming up, a lively little chap. Yep. James is just telling me he's after winning a Junior A football final with St. Joseph's a couple of weeks ago, so Brocken has the flag up and Willie is going in on the field. So Willie is going in corner back, and they're sending Tim Cass, is it? Tim Cass over the far side where Brian Lawler is the move. So I don't know. Is it they're bringing off Brian Lawler? That's what it looks like. Yeah. Yeah, Brian Lawler's going off the far side of the field. The ref's coming out along to the linesman here. Brocken is going to tell him about the substitution. He has the name in his card. This goalie is really after milking this. Nearly 2 minutes gone since he first went down. Not a bother on him now. He's up flying again. Umpire. So now it's up to Pickas to up the game now and put it out of the fire. 36, 8 points to 13. Falling down under Tom Heenan. Tom Heenan's up for the ball. Thomas breaking it down. MJ went up for it. It broke. It's broken in again. Paddy Gorman is going for the ball along Mean. Paddy tries to poke the ball out behind him. Mean has it. He shoves him in the back and he's going to go down and he gets a handy free again. Big man. He wasn't going to shift him off the ball like that anyway. So that's it. So this is going to be another scoreable chance for Rathdowney Errill again. This is only on the 21-metre line. Willie McDonald now into the far side of the field. Brian Lawler coming off here right unders at the moment. So he lifts and strikes and puts it over the bar. So they're opening the lead now to 14 points. They at 6-point lead is a nice bit of a lead. But there's plenty of time left. Because Noel is looking up the field. Noel is pucking the ball out as far as Killian McAvoy. There's a good few. Killian McAvoy brings the ball down to himself, but the ball breaks out too far in front of him. And John Delaney shows. He's about Paddy Boggin tries on the ground. It's coming out to MJ Lawler. MJ has it, breaks it out in front of him. MJ gets a bit of a run at the goals. MJ pucks it in. It looks very, very good. The goalie's looking up and no, it's going to go barely gone wide again. Just don't have the luck. It's just fallen slightly wide. We could do with a score at this stage. The referee is holding up the thing for a minute here. He wants him to hold on for a minute. Why, I don't know. Oh, he's telling one of the Rathdowney Errill mentors to go back over to the line. Right, John Paul is going to send this out to the centre of the field again. And the puck's down top of Tom Whelan, down top of Jerry Whelan, two brothers. Jerry gets the ball down, but it breaks too far in front of Jerry. It's going in the far side to Willie McDonald. Willie brings it down beautiful to him. He tips the ball down, but it comes out a little bit far as Killian McAvoy. Killian McAvoy foul, probably gets it into his hand. It's Willie McDonald. Willie taps it out as far as Mean, but it breaks favourably for Mean. Mean traps it out as far as his brother, and he tips it in. It's going to go wide, so they have wides as well. But we're not getting the rub of the green. The breaking ball is breaking Rathdowney Errill. Hopefully that'll change at some stage during the game. So Noel Concannon pucking out the ball again. Out to the centre of the field, out on top of MJ. And the man swings heavy on MJ with one hand. Tom Whelan holds up the ball. The ball breaks back out to Killian McAvoy. Killian going, and Rathdowney man, two of them swing heavy on him. It should have been a free, but a referee didn't give it, and Killian still getting the ball. Killian has it in his hand. Fair play to Killian. Tips it back, and it's going into the square. Matcha Boggin. It goes in as far as MJ, but he's been fouled. Yeah, don't foul, and the Rathdowney man's on the ground, and free in. This is better from Ballypickas now. They're trapped, but this is a very scoreable chance here now, right in front of the goal. So hopefully we'll narrow the lead a half. Daniel Ward warming up on the line here now as well. MJ Lawler, very scoreable free right in front. As I was saying, just 2-8 to 1-5. The referee is making a bit of a mistake. He can't leave. The referee is getting totally confused. He thought it was a free out for Ballypickas, but he's going back up, and he's given MJ the free now. So after a long delay, MJ lets fly and puts it straight over the black spot. Now 1-6 to 2-8. The next 5 or 10 minutes will tell a lot in this game now. Hopefully MJ can get on the ball again now. John Paul pucking out the ball is going to fall out past over MJ's head. It's going out as far as Killian Mack. Killian gets the hand up, gets that a severe pull of a hurl. MJ gets it into his hand. Fair play to him. Lets it out as far as Jerry Whelan. Jerry Whelan pucks it in. It's going to land in the square right in front of Kieran Bowe. Kieran Bowe has it in his hand. He gets it. He has it dead and he has it in his hand. There's a few lads going to far side of the field to get it over. He does. He gets it out and beautiful. A super ball. He gets it in the goal, but didn't get a good tip on it. The muck hurled. It's in the goals, and there's a goal for Ballypickas. That's what we needed. That's a tonic. Great stuff. A great ball from Jerry Whelan in. Now we're back in action. The ball broke in. We had to get the rub of the green at some stage. 2-6, 2-8, back to a 2-point game. Ballypickas in the prime spot now to take this game by the scruff of the neck and take it on. The referee, the goalie's not delaying now. He's letting it out straight away. Back out to the centre of the field. Willie McDonald under the ball. Paddy Gorman out behind him. Jerry Whelan in the ball, comes straight back in, breaks back in. He misses the ball. It comes up beautiful. Killian McAvoy. Killian has the ball. Killian shortens the grip and the hurl, threads it down under Leach. Leach under the ball, gets his hand up. The ball doesn't break. Look at it. The tube and puller comes back out. The 3 Rathdowney men. Jerry Whelan trying to get a hand in. And it comes in, it's back into Tom Whelan. Tom Whelan pushing his head away. He throws it back out to MJ. MJ has it in his hand. MJ is going in. There's a man in front of him again. The ball broke off his hand. And it's back out to John Delaney. John Delaney swings so hard over the far side of the field. And it's going down. And who has it? Young MacDonald. But the ball is going to be a line ball for Ballypickas. MJ just barely, the ball was barely broke away on him. We had a goal chance. It was going in again. He had a man in front of him. But the Rathdowney man met him fairly strong. Now, things not going well, but at least we're creating the chances and we're putting pressure on Rathdowney Errill. Now we'll see. It's going to be the Rathdowney man line out on the field again. Tactics again, slowing down the game. We're getting into it now. James, we're into the game a lot better now, aren't we?
Yeah, that goal was a great tonic. Paddy, I'm still not sure who got. Paddy Gorman was up there. I saw him running back down the field. I'm not sure, but great goal. Brought us right back into it. 2 points in it, 2-8 to 2-6. Could do another score now to, bring a point between them. What have we gone? 41 minutes, 42 minutes just gone, but needed that badly. But we're right back in it. I think if Daniel Ward on there now. Have we? I saw Daniel Ward warming up. Number 17 anyway. Matthew Boggin is off here. So, yeah, we need to lift it now again. Need Dara and Killian Mack and MJ. We need all them boys to get into this, get into this game more and bring it on from here.
All right, this stage in the game, I'd say poor Liam Lawler looking at this game. This is the tense game. I'd say he'd love to be in there. It's hard luck on him that he can't play today. He can't get in there and help MJ and give him a hand. And it's a tough game to be looking in at, and he's certainly a shocking loss to Ballypickas. If he was in there, we'd have no doubt about the result of this game. But anyway, we're getting back into the action. It's going to be a line ball on the far side of the field. The Rathdowney Errill man getting up off the field after delaying a lot of time. So Ballypickas is going to take the line ball from the far side. Tim Cass hits it, a beautiful ball in as far as Leach. Leach has it in his hand, lets it fall, and breaks back out. He should have held it. Didn't hold it. It comes back down as far as Timmy Cass. The ball breaks out the far side of the field, so it's going to be a line ball again for Ballypickas, but it's down the Ballypickas line. There's a good bit of hurling up out of this corner again. Tim Cass is going, if he gets his one good on it as the last time, it'll land right back up near the half forward line. Just young Leach come out for that turn, it fell off his hand. He was out in front and all. He done everything right except just kept his eye on the ball at the last minute. So Timmy Cass is this one again. He's watching the game now is in the melting pot. Tim Cass lets fly, gets a great one again, right back in again. It goes back in as far as the centre back, number 6, and they're bottling him up while MJ is on him. He's trying to bat it out. He bats it out as far as Paddy Boggin. Young Leach comes out. Leach doesn't get it up first time. He tips it along in front of him. He has it in his hand now. He's watching. He wants to give it hand pass. He hands it right back down to Timmy Cass. Timmy lets fly right back up the field, but it's going to out over the line and really to nobody. Out over the far side, so it's going to be a line ball back down for Rathdowney Errill. As I said, the game is in the melting pot now. It's going to be up to the Pickas lads to up the game a bit. Get more energy into it. So Jim Leach's brother here is warming up in the line. Rathdowney Errill taking their time in the far side of the field. Killian McAvoy running back, anticipates where the ball is going to land, but he tips it back. A loose Rathdowney man, he gets a heavy shot on down as far as where Killian McAvoy races back to. The ball breaks down as far as Dara McAvoy. Dara has it in his hand. Dara's going forward. He has to do something big. He taps it on to Paddy Boggin. Paddy has it in his hand, but Paddy runs into a serious slash. The ref gives him no free, and after giving away some frees, and it breaks down. But that doesn't matter. It's coming as far as Paddy Gorman. Paddy Gorman has the ball. Paddy gets a heavy shoulder, but he's coming out with the ball. Fair play to him. He's getting bogged up. He's getting boxed up in. Knocked up. He needs help, but it breaks back to Rathdowney Errill man. So it's Timmy Cass. He's tipping. He's blocked down beautiful. And now as far as Evan Hennessy. Evan is in and top him. Timmy Cass is there as well. Get it up. You have time, Timmy Cass. He's being fouled to death, and it's going to be a free out. Ballypickas handled that very well. Out to Noel Concannon out the side of the field. Ballypickas is right back in this game now. 2-6, 2-8, only a 2-point game. Evan Hennessy is coming back to take it. Evan has a good long puck on the ball. Noel Concannon wants to take it. Noel is going to take it. Brock and Riley is putting it back a few metres. But anyway, this should land. Kieran Bowe He's looking at the ball now. I was going to say, Kieran, make sure and look down the ball. Keep concentration. Noel is letting fly. Noel is driving the ball in as far as MJ Lawler in the centre of the field. Killian McAvoy is under. The Rathdowney boys are pulling hard. Number centre back catches it. He tips it over the far side of the field to number 5. It's breaking over. MJ Lawler's right out on top of him. He fumbles the ball a bit. MJ has him. MJ is trying to get it, but jeepers, the referee gets a real soft free again because he lost the ball. He let it fall under his legs. So anyway, that's the way it is working. We're not being biased or hard on the ref. He's trying to be fair. It's not. But just that was a soft free. It's going to fall into the corner. Tim Cass going to go over the line. Is it? No, Tim has it, and it's gone over the line. So Brock, or the linesman on the far side, he's from Rathdowney, is giving it to Tim Cass again. Tim got a great cut in. So as far as Dara McWee, Dara's waiting for the ball. Dara has it. Dara gets blocked up. Didn't see the man behind him. Kicks it back as far as takes it back as far as. And he's going to. And it's a great block, but it's still in the square. There's going to be a lot of. And it pucks out for a 45. A great save from Noel Kilcan. It could have ended up in the net. Ballypickas is lucky. But anyway, it's going to end up at 45 now. It'll probably end up a point for Rathdowney Errill. 2-6-2-8. 2 points in the game. 46 minutes gone in it. Mean coming out to take it. This is a scoreable chance because it's straight in front of the goals again. It's only barely just over in line with the far post. He has put a few wide already, so hopefully it might happen again. You'd never know. They're going back into the square. Noel Cannon, Darren McWee under the square. Under Paddy Gorman standing out in front of him. Mean lets fly, and it's gone. So, and it's wide again, so the wides mount up for both sides. Still a 2-point game. That's all. So Leach is coming in on the field. He's given the ref his bit of paper. He's running back up the top of the field. The referee is holding up play here. Kieran Bowe is out around the centre of the field now. Noel Kilcan has to wait until the ref gives him a chance. They're bringing off Tom Whelan. Young Leach is going in that side. So as I said, 47 minutes gone. 2-8, 2-6. Noel drives the ball way down the field. Goes down as far as Paddy Boggin. Paddy gets his hand up, but it breaks back into MJ Lawler behind him. MJ takes on John Delaney. He has the legs on him. He's gone away, and there's 2 lads moving over. He lets fly in acquires Kieran Bowe. Kieran Bowe has Jim Leach, and he's watching. Kieran Bowe turns and strikes, and it's gone out and wide again, and we could have done with that one. The wides are mounting up. Should have been a score, but that's the way it is. There's a couple of Rathdowney lads down here under John Paul. 2-6, 2-8, 47 minutes gone. Ballypickas lads getting in tight upon the Rathdowney forwards on here, which they want to do. John Paul going to far side of the field, falling down top of Dara McWee and Mean. Dara's shoving hard, the ball breaks down and it comes out as far as Rathdowney Errill. He walks in, the ball doesn't get it. It's in as far as Evan Hennessy. Evan has gone to far side of the field. He's getting blocked. He's just tips the ball up as far as Jerry Whelan. Jerry tries to get it, has it in his hand, and Jerry is gone. Jerry lets in, and where's it going to go? Is it going to go wide again? Absolutely wide again. But the wides are really mounting up. Should have been a score, but just hard luck on him. But we're getting more of urgency into it now. The ref is calling them to puck out the ball. So John Paul goes back. He's going to puck it down. Out the ball again. Out here is going to fall on top of Killian McAvoy and Evan Hennessy. Killian has the hand up that falls off his hand, but he keeps an eye on it. He pucks it out as far as Jerry. Jerry's getting into this game a lot better in as far as Daniel Ward. Daniel Ward comes out in front. Daniel, but the Ward, he left the ball sticking out. So Jerry, the ball is breaking out in the ground. Jerry couldn't get near it. Was gone over the line, and it's going in for Ballypickas. But Ballypickas is starting to hurl a little bit better. That's one thing for sure. 2-6, 2-8. James, the game is surely in the metal pot now.
It is, Paddy. Yeah, we want to get into it more. Jerry had done very well there, but a hopeless shot in. We need to be sure of what we're doing. Need a few scores. As you say, nothing in it. 49 minutes gone, 2 points in it, so it's going to be down to the wire here, Paddy.
Down to the wide. Jerry lets it in, but it breaks out to a Rathdowney Errill man. He doesn't get up first time. They're closing in him. He throws it back out here. Jerry is again. I hope he can block him out this time. Jerry does. Jerry gets the hurler and falls out to Mean here. Mean gets his hand, and he went about doing a handy hand pass. Evan Hennessy. Evan has been fouled a bit. Evan is going forward. Evan tries to puck it back in as far as Leach, and it's going in as far as Daniel Ward. Daniel is going down the ball. Daniel has the ball in his hand. He's watching. He wants to hand pass it out. Make sure and don't waste it. That's absolutely lovely ball. I hope it breaks out to MJ. No, it breaks to Rathdowney Errill man. He hand passes it to John Delaney. John Delaney drives it down the field, way down over over him. Dara McWee running back into the full back line. Number 18, he looks at the goals. He's going to, and does he get it over the bar? Oh my God. A score for Rathdowney, barely over the bar, but got it over. They're after opening the lead to 3 points. We had a break. I thought we were going to get a break in the other end, but it didn't happen. 3 points in the game now. 50 minutes gone. Noel is going to puck out the ball again. One of the referees blowing him. Out on top of Killian McAvoy again. Killian hurling a great game. Kenny lets the ball goes down. It breaks away from his feet. Paddy Bogan gets a hurling, gets the ball in, gets it into his hand. Paddy is going well. He's trying to get the ball in his hand. Hats it back over as far as Dara McWee. Dara McWee, look at Dara McWee, lets it into the square. This is a dangerous ball. It's in around the square. Daniel Gorm and Leach has it, and it didn't fall. They're on top of it everywhere, but anyway, they're keeping the ball out by some means. Rathdowney Errill. It's in the square, it breaks out, but does it break to Rathdowney Errill man again? It's unreal. He's trying to hit it, and he gets it out the field. We're not getting the rub of the green, but it's over the line ball. It's going to be back in again. We had a chance of a goal, it didn't come. We could have done with that one. That would have brought it right back into it. The ball broke nice, let in as far as Daniel Ward. The ball was let in nice. Darren McWee dropped it in front of Ward, but somehow or another they kept it out. Jerry Whelan is trying to take the ball, but Brocken is trying to tell him to come in on the muck. The line is all muck here. Jerry is going to put it up in the grass. That's it. 3 points in the 51 minutes gone. Jerry will get, and he puts it right into the square. In as far as. Oh, just Rathdowney Errill's getting it out again. Oh, he gets it into his hand. He was down very low, but it wasn't on the ground. He gets it out the field again, down as far as Paddy Gorman. Paddy is under the ball. Paddy is shoving hard. The ball breaks down. Who's out here? Breaks out for 13. They're marching well. He's going over the far side of the field. He gets a block in, but he gets it over across this side of the field, and it's going to be another wide. The pressure, they put good pressure on the Rathdowney corner forward. 52 minutes gone. 2-6, 2-9. 3 points in it. Evan Hennessy is out this side of the field. He's looking for a short ball, but the Mean sees him and moves up tight to him. It's out on top of Killian McAvoy. Paddy Bogan is behind him, so if it breaks, he's going to get it. But Killian has it. Killian is playing the ball over himself. Has it in his hand. He's gone through. Killian has the ball. He's on 21. He lets it in. It's into the square. Is it going a bit far? No. Yeah, it's gone out wide, just a little bit far. It's going to be a 45, luckily enough. Daniel Ward is trying to keep it in. This could close the gap to 2 points now, MJ. 52 minutes. So we have a 65 here. Evan Hennessy is going to take this 65. This could close the gap to 2 points. We're getting into it a bit better, James, but we're still not getting the goals, the goal that should come.
We're not, Paddy. We're having a few chances. They're going to beg, and we should be putting them away after having 2 great chances there, and even a couple of chances of points. Evan Hennessy, short ball in. There's no Leach going to it, is it? Good ball across. We have to get in on it, lads. MJ with the ball in his hand. Oh, Kieran Bowe. Free in, has to be a free in. Yeah, free in for Ballypickas. Hopefully back to 2 points after this.
James, was he in the square though? Was he inside the line? He was probably fouled outside and fell inside of, so he's only going to get a free. So with 53 minutes gone on the clock, 2-6, 2-9, probably the sensible thing is probably put it over the bar. So this will bring them back to 2 points. It's all there. It's there for Ballypickas if they want it bad enough. They work a bit hard, straight in front of the goals. 7 Rathdowney lads in the goals, but there's no fear. MJ will just tap it over the bar and bring it to a 2 point game. That's it, it's over the bar. 2 point game, 54 minutes gone. So hopefully we can kick on from that score now. If Pickas could only get a few more scores now, right away. Rathdowney Errill bringing in a sub. We're wondering what's going on here. Of course, the waited for Brocken put up the flag. Waiting a few more minutes. He's handing it to JJ Gorman, the ref. Shane Bowe is going in. Played a bit of senior with Rathdowney in his time. So now John Paul going to puck out the ball. A 2 point game, 54 minutes. Way out on top of the field. It's going to fall down on top of Dara McWee and Mean. Dara gets his hand up. Dara gets it into his hand, lets it fall. The Mean man has it, but it's still there for him. He wants it, and there's a lot of lads going very low. There's a Rathdowney man ploughing on top of the ball. And who comes out of it? Only Jerry Whelan. That's been blocked off with Jerry's hand. Killian McAvoy has it. Killian being fouled. Killian baits it with one hand, but it's going to go over the line. He should have got it free. It should have been a free. The ref is looking, but he didn't give Killian one, but he's going to give Rathdowney Errill the line ball. 55 minutes, 5 minutes gone, 2 minutes to go. Killian was entitled to a free, didn't get it. A small thing, so he's going to take this line ball, cuts it over the far side of the field. Doesn't go too far, goes as far as Killian. Killian has in his hand, will let fly fast. He hits it back as far as Paddy Bowe. These boys could foul him, Ratton. He's trying to block out. He gets it out as far as Dara McWee. Dara has it in his hand. Dara takes him on. Dara's gone up the field. He's on the run. He taps it over as far as Leach. Leach has in his hand. We're working this ball well up the field. He keeps it back out this side as far as Evan. Evan has it. Evan lets it into the square, but the ref gives him a free, and we just didn't want that. It was landing in the square. Look, he's going to pull back the ball and give him a free. This was no advantage. Absolutely should have let the play on and given the advantage and then see what happened. And then what happened, Leach is injured, so Evan is going to take the free, which he should have let the ball on. He's delaying plenty of time. He's given out to the Rathdowney lads, but what good is that to us? We'd want to move on the game. He didn't give the advantage. It was falling into the square. It's back here, brought back to outside the centre of the field now for a free. So Evan didn't get a big one the last time. It landed a bit short. So what will happen this time? 2-7, 2-9, 56 minutes gone. The ref is Laois trying to take it. Evan takes it. Evan drops it into the square, drops it in front of Jerry Whelan. Jerry has it in his hand. Jerry comes down. Jerry taps it out as far as Young Leach, and Young Leach has it. He's been bottled up everywhere. He taps it out as far as his brother. His brother tries to take him on, and he cuts it across the field as far as Kieran Ball. Kieran has his hand. Where's the ball? It's gone over the bar. It's a 1 point game. It could have been a goal. We were waiting to see where did it fall. It fell luckily for Kieran Ball out the back. Kieran caught it in his hand. A 1 point game. 57 minutes gone. 2-8, 2-9. So it's going down to the wire. A good score. That's it now. The ball has been hurled out again out the field. Now it's up to Pickas now. Evan Hennessy is under it. Willie McDonald, the ball breaks back out as far as Paddy Gorman. Paddy Gorman going hard for it. Paddy hits the ball. It's still on in the field. Mean has it. Mean gets it up. He slips the man. He lets fly. He's going to put it wide. Luckily enough for Ballypickas. He put it wide at this side. He slipped the man and got a shout. 1 point game. 3 minutes to go. So Pickas will lift it. Now could get down top of MJ Lawler. Now would be the time to put it on top of him. Killian McAvoy looking for it. Noel pucks the ball down. They're all under the ball. There's an awful big space behind them. Oh jeez, the ball breaks out. We don't know how that got as far as me and gives it down, but it comes back as far as Owen McAvoy. Owen has in his hand. Owen gets trigged. Owen is still, but who comes back to help him? His brother Killian. He puts it back in the field. In as far as MJ. MJ was fouled and the ref didn't give it to him. Yeah. And the ball has been put. Oh Jesus! It's been kicked. MJ kicked the ball. MJ lost it. It's back over as far as Evan. Evan has a chance of a point here. Evan puts it in and he puts it wide in this side of the field. We got a chance, but now Rathdowney Errill is lying down in the field. They're playing the same old tricks as the beginning. He's down in the field. Oh, the referee's falling for it. He's holding up the game. He's calling in men, and this isn't good enough. Look, they're a point up. They're stopping the whole game. We should have got a score out of that. MJ lost the hurl, kicked it back out, lovely. Fell out to Evan. Could have been over the bar. We could have this game tied up now. 59 minutes gone. 58-59, 1 point in it. So hopefully he'll have to play a lot of extra time. This is an awful lot of messing from Rathdowney Errill. They're on the ground every few minutes. He'd want to play at least 5 minutes. The ref is looking at the clock. He's taking a drink of water. There's very little wrong on him, but he's still clocking now. Look, not a thing wrong on him. He's out running around the field. Down, but now it's up to Pickas. 1 point game. They're pumps it down on top of Dara McWee. Dara McWee going for the ball. The ball falls down. It's in his hand. It's tipping it back out as far as the Rathdowney. He gets in his hand. He tips it down as far as Willie McDonald. The Rathdowney. He's going to be over the line. He's out over. It's a line ball. He's going to lie down. Come on. The ref. He's going to lie down. He's going to try and get a few minutes of it. The referee may fall for this very quick. Oh Jesus! Ref. There's at least 4 minutes. Should be 5 or 6 minutes. But this man is down. The referee is falling for it every time. Nothing wrong with him at all. This is not good enough. He's rubbing. He's just punching in time. He has the whole game held up again. 59 minutes. 1 point game. He won't let him take the thing, and he's given 4 minutes. But anyway, it's up to Pickas. Jerry Whelan going to take the line ball. Hopefully to go in. Jerry the Rathdowney Errill lads make a lot of noise here now because they're in the lead and have a big support in because they're in the intermediate final. And Jerry's bending the hurl. This should land in fairly well. The ref is there's still messing going on. So he's blowing him to let him take it now at last. Now Jerry is going to take it. Jerry gets it right in as far as Paddy Bogan with the John Delaney, centre back, has it. He's getting out the far side of the field. He's trying to get hold of the ball. And Killian McAvoy is after him. Kicks it on out in front of him. It's for number 5. Number 5 lets it in around the square. And it's Paddy Gorman. Paddy Gorman has it. It's up as far as young McDonald. He tips it out as far as Paddy Bogan. He gets a bit of a shove in the back, but he's still going forward. And he has it inside him, and he's going forward. And he's MJ inside him. He's hand passing. He's gone to hand pass it. The ball breaks out as far as Killian. Killian, a good man in the ball because he has a great head. And it's over the bar, and it's a draw match. And it's all level, and the 61 minutes gone 2-9 apiece. Great stuff from Killian McAvoy. I see a few of the Rathdowney Errill down on their hands and knees now. They're starting to There's a flood on the far side of the field down Rathdowney, but it's a draw match now, so the referee is making him play it on now. This is what we needed earlier on. 4 minutes gone. John Paul is going to pick out the ball out this side of the field. It's going to fall down on the Revan Hennessy and Darren McQueen. Darren McQueen's falling back. The ball is broke down. He pulls, the ball breaks down. He has it. Darren McQueen is holding him. Darren O'Dara's keeping him on the line. He's going to. Oh, jeez, he accidentally tripped him. Accidental trip, but anyway, that's the way it happened now. Yeah. The referee. An accidental trip, he's after giving him a chance. He retaliated. What's the ref going to do? He's talking to him, but he's probably still going to give him the free, is he? No, yeah, he's still going to give him the free, but he saw him retaliating, but he's going to do nothing about it. We're getting no rub of the green here today. He's going. Brock and Riley, there's no Rathdowney Errill man even coming to take because they won't take it. What's going to happen? The referee is just looking, he's pointing in, even though he did retaliate. He's waiting to give him the free. And as you can see, there's 2 minutes to the 4 minutes up. It's all level pegging here. The ball just broke out nice for him again. This is a scoreable chance, of course, out this side of the field, right under the stand. Mean is going to take it again. He has missed a few earlier on. Can he keep missing? Damien Clear is telling him, and it's wide ball. And Damien Clear was telling Darren McQueen to move over in line with the ball, but he didn't, and he put the ball straight over Darren's head, and it's out for a wide. Now, 2.5 minutes gone. It's up to Pickas now. Can they get this one? They're running around the field. They look a bit more lively, Ballypickas does. MJ is pointing to put it over the far side of the field, over on top of Paddy Bogan. That's where it's going, over on top of Paddy Bogan and Killian McAvoy. Killian's up for the ball. The ball breaks down. It breaks down to number 8 for Rathdowney Errill. He's trying to get it, but the ball breaks back out to. And it's back out as far as Killian. Killian lets it in. That's going to fall in the square. Kieran ball's in the square. There's going to be enough. And it's over the bar. And Ballypickas is in by a pint. We're up by a pint. And there's 3 minutes and they're gone. We're in action at last. The ball, I tell you what, the goalie is not wasting now. We're wasting time. Darren McQueen stretches for a super ball. Pass it back down the field. Young Leach is under. We can keep it in here tall. In behind him. And Leach has it. He's gone. Leach has a run. The umpire pulls on him. And he puts it. And he puts it wide. It should have been a free in, and the ref has given a free in. I'm getting excited. He's given the free. I knew we'd have to get a rub of the green at last, James, hadn't we?
Oh, great stuff. Killian Paddy with 2 super points after putting us a pint up and a free in. Great position to be in. 20 seconds left here. Yeah, had to get a rub of the green. Rathdowney were lying down. They were lying down like cows in cubicles. It doesn't matter to us. MJ's ever to put this over the bar. Rathdowney and lead a goal, so it's up to the boys after this. Great position to be in. Time is up. 4 minutes are gone. What a position to be in for Ballypickas.
This is good stuff, and Ballypickas going to be a free in. MJ is coming out to take it. The Rathdowney Errill man has questioned the ref. Why did he give the free in? Sure, it was so obvious. Sure, he pulled on him with a hurl. Now it's straight in front of the goal, MJ. We're in a brilliant position. The 4 minutes is up, so if the ref does his job right, we have this title. MJ lifts. MJ strikes, and MJ puts it over. Oh, he puts it wide, but it doesn't matter. We're still up a pint. The referee is looking at his watch. There's 4.5 minutes gone, and the Rathdowney Errill puts it down the field. Killian McAvoy is under the ball. Killian gets a bit of a shot in the back. It comes back out as far as Kim again. He kicks it out the side of the field. Go down on the ball. He has it in his hand. There's 4. He drives it up the field, up as far as young Leach. The referee is looking at his watch. And it comes down this side, and the game is all over. Pickas has won the final. Brilliant stuff for Ballypickas. I can assure you, just inside the gates of heaven, around the big table, Aidan Barry, Paddy Carl, and All those folks and Ned Day is in there, I can assure you. The whole lot of them are shining down. They're having some discussion. I can assure you if Killian McAvoy hadn't to get back to play today, they would get hard to keep Aidan Barry quiet. I can hear Ned Day starting up. Ballypickas, the champions. It was a great day. And of course, Paddy Carl is starting to do a half set himself in hell, and they're calling all the folks together. What a great day for Ballypickas. What do you think, James?
Absolutely brilliant, Paddy. I just looked at anyone comes into my house, the first thing you'll see in the hall is the photograph of the 94 team. Just looked at it before I came out. Ned Day, Aidan Barry is in it, Willie Wallace is in it. Just thought of him, as you said, Paddy Cal, Johnny Carter. All those boys are, looking down on us today. Absolutely brilliant. 94, Father Phelan. I came up here myself as captain. Brought down Father Phelan. We had a great night in the Cobblers. You were with me, Paddy, hurling that day. John Brophy won, Junior John in 93, was it? The cameraman here, John Brophy, won a junior with Ballypickas. Great, absolute great day. Great night ahead, Paddy.
Absolutely, there's going to be some celebrations. We mightn't go to the Cobbler's Cross, but it'll be a bonfire up in the pitch tonight. We'll have some night in Hayden's. But it was James was saying John Brophy won a junior with him in 1963. They won the intermediate in 1964. And history repeats itself. Martin Lawler got cut in the head that day, had to come off. Liam Lawler couldn't play today. A massive loss to Ballypickas. But we're back and we're champions. They made hard work of it, but in the finish up, they ground out a magnificent win. Fair play to him. I'm delighted for him, and I'm thinking of all the older men as well. Dick Costigan, he saw a lot of finals. Another great warrior for Ballypickas. Tom Cahill, Mr. Ballypickas himself, keeps the whole thing ticking over. But we're back in action. We were going to do some celebrating tonight. I don't know who you'd pick man of the match. It was heavy going. There's a lot of men of the match out there. A lot of lads had to win. That was a stop-start game. Rathdowney Errill had tactics. They were trying to stop the game, but we got the lead on him right. What a way to win a game, just tipping him at the post right at the end. I'm looking out at them all. Christy Wallace is back for the game. Christy played in my time, played in the 94 finals, played in the 85 final. There's a lot of Ballypickas back here today. James, isn't there a lot of Ballypickas men that absolutely going to enjoy this win?
Oh, great, Paddy. It's absolutely brilliant. Listen, they all deserve a mention, with a special mention, I think, to Killian McAvoy. Two absolutely great scores, when we really needed them. Ground them out. The last point must have been 45, 50 yards out when he on the run. Absolutely great scenes out there in the middle of the field. You mentioned Tom Cahill. What a club man, what a Ballypickas man. They're all out there. What a photograph we're going to have. PJ Lawler, I see everyone in the field. As you said, Martin Lawler, but listen, Liam Lawler deserves a special mention too. He was up and down the line, captain today, but couldn't play. Injured since the semi-final, but it's sweet for Liam now. He was doing his best, trying to urge the boys on there the whole match, and he wanted to be out there but couldn't. Absolutely brilliant day for Ballypickas. As I said, 94, we were in a couple of finals since, but there's a fierce difference in winning and losing. 94, 23 years ago since Father Phelan came back to Ballypickas. We've had a lot of controversy through the year. I think I'm looking out there in the field, I think I see Niall Handy giving Mary Whelan a hug.
Yeah. That is great, James. And John Brophy will have to go down now for the presentation, but I'm absolutely delighted the way Pickas finished out that game. And we say fair play to Mary Whelan as well. She's after working so hard for the club as well. It's a magnificent day for Ballypickas. All the calls, it's brilliant. We're delighted. So John, will we go down to the presentation now? Is that where we'll go? John Brophy, a happy man here too, of course. Ballypickas man. What a way to win a final. Okay, we're going down and out in the field now for the presentation.
We're down in, sit down after that and need a hot drink or a strong drink. No, it doesn't have to be hot.
We'll get you there.
Did he really deserve it though? Liam Laws. The fugitive.
Carja, first of all, I'd like to welcome Kevin Dial from Nice Shopping Centre, main sponsor. Just to present Man of the Match, which is sponsored by Free Soul. And today's Man of the Match for the Junior Championship is Killian McAvoy.
With the envelope.
First of all, I'd like to congratulate a gallant Ballypickas team for super effort out there today, lads. You hurled your heart out, came from 6 points down to come back and win that final. That was a brilliant display, and a brilliant display from both sides. So I'd say hard luck to Rathdowney, lads. You put in a huge effort and just fell short by the 1 point, lads. But I'm sure next year's another year and you'll be back up here to collect silverware. So without further ado, I'll present the cup to the Ballypickas captain, Liam Lawler.
Sorry. All right.
I actually wrote down a few words, but I can't remember any of them. I suppose it's great to be the 7th Ballypickas captain to pick up the Father Feeling Cup. There's Jenny, I don't know what to say. Like, this is some club, from young lads to old lads, everyone, the pride and the passion, and when these lads take to the field, that they give absolutely everything for one another. And whether you're from Ballyroebuck or you're from Ballyrowan, it makes no difference. When you put on the green and gold, you give it all, and that's what we did today. There's just a few people I'd thank. Firstly, I thank Jetstone. She'd like to put anything we want to give us. So give a Jetstone, Jeepers, their Bosco and all the lads there, to give some amount to the club for brilliant. Give them a big round of applause. I'll have to thank the committee. Like, we've 3 people over the club there, the 3 officers. John Day came in as chairman, and this year he was a massive breath of fresh air, and from rousing speeches and Hayden's to chairing meetings and all, he did savage work. So thanks, John. We've a brilliant treasurer, Tom Cahill. He's around a while, but anything you want, whenever you want it, Thomas, no problem, I'll have it for you. We also have an unbelievable secretary, Mary Whalen, that she's the heart and soul of this club. And Mary, this one is just as much for you as it is for us. There's just a few others there. Carol Keeley has been physio with us for years, and he's done savage work with us, so thanks, Carol. I have to mention Noni Wallace as well for the job she does. She does unbelievable work, having jerseys ready and bibs ready, and Paddy giving her a hand, but thanks a million for all you do as well. There's loads of other people that help out. I just wanted to name them few, but thanks to everyone who helped out. This year we joined up with Shanna Ho to put in a senior A team, and like the training we did and the camaraderie and the friendship we made with them lads was unreal. And like, I don't think we'd be here today without you lads, so just thanks a million as well. Finally, I'd just like to finish up and say hard luck to Rathdowney Errill. We knew this was going to be a savage game. We had a fierce battle with you up in Errill already this year, and we knew that you were a fine hurling team. I just say hard luck and best of luck in the next match as well. We just finished with our selectors there, Tony and Ray, 2 absolute stalwarts. They do unbelievable work, never miss a training, and they're driving the club on. So thanks a million. The last person I thank is our manager this year, Damien Clear. That, the whole year, he never once gave out to us or shouted or roared at us, no matter how bad we were. And just his whole approach was absolutely brilliant. And thanks a million, Damien. Finally, just to finish, give 3 cheers for Rathdowney, Errill. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hooray. Father Phelan, you're welcome home to the Cobbler's Hill.